Recently I saw a commercial for the first response pregnancy test. Have you guys seen this commercial? It says, how would you like to know you're pregnant the moment it happens? And I thought, well, that would sure ruin a good buzz. Am I right? It'd be like, you're pregnant, and I'd be like, damn it, get out of the car. And take your brother with you. My mom called around the holidays asking for stocking stuffer ideas, so I told her condoms. My mom wants grandkids really bad, so she said she was going to poke holes in all the condoms that she put in my stocking, which left me with no choice but to re-gift those. I've done some crazy stuff over the years, and I've learned that I can pretty much get away with any crazy thing I do just by saying it was my birthday when I did it. I did get pulled over for speeding, and I ended up getting naked with the officer, and then I stole his uniform, but it was my birthday. I was just having a little fun on Facebook. I decided to check myself in at a swingers convention, and then I tagged my ex and his wife. She teaches at a Christian school. I'm sure they're forgiving. It was my birthday. You know, you really got to watch out for that check-in feature on Facebook. They can get you into some trouble. I had this guy over, and he wanted to know why I wouldn't let him bring his cell phone in the bedroom. And I said, because a while back, this guy was over, and he thought it would be funny to check in from my bed. And when he did, it said 231 were here. He was pissed. And I thought it was funny because obviously that's not an accurate count, since I stopped allowing cell phones in my bedroom months ago. I joke around a lot, I'm sarcastic, and occasionally I'll even joke around after sex, but unfortunately not all guys share in my sense of humor. I was in bed with this guy and I said, just leave the money on the dresser on your way out and send in the next guy. Obviously I'm just kidding, because I always collect the money up front and I never schedule them that close together. You know, though dating, it sucks. If you're out there dating, I don't have to tell you, it's a lot of work. You gotta be open-minded, you gotta be ready to try new things, and I was seeing this guy and we decided to do a little role playing. So I was like, here, put on this uniform and pretend that you're a cop. And he said, okay, and you put on this blonde wig and pretend that you're your friend Amy. And I was like, I don't really think that's the way this is supposed to work. And then he said, how did you get my brother's uniform? And I was like, give me the wig, I'm gonna play along. So I put on the wig, and he came over and started trying to undress me, and I said, oh no, Amy wouldn't do that this early in a relationship. So then he thought he'd be a smartass, and he was like, well then why don't you just blow me? And I said, no, Amy doesn't do that ever. So we didn't role play anymore after that, but I did hear that Amy's boyfriend went out and bought her a wig and asked her to do a little role playing as her friend Tanya after he saw my act. He also called to thank me for all the condoms that I gave her for Christmas. What I don't understand dating these days is these guys that think that girls shouldn't carry condoms. I think girls carrying condoms is a responsible thing to do in this day and age. Wouldn't you agree? Absolutely. Especially because most married men typically can't carry them. But I was seeing this guy, and he actually said he would think ill of me if I had one. Well, we're getting down to business, and I asked if he has a condom, and wouldn't you know it, he does not. Well, luckily, I'm a quick thinker, so I was like, hey, what's that behind your ear? And then I pretended to magically pull one out. He got so excited he almost fell right off the teeter-totter. He now thinks I moonlight as a magician at kids' parties, and that's also how I explained the rabbit, so it worked out.
I was standing in line at Walgreens the other day, and a gentleman behind me was buying a box of Magnum condoms. And I looked at him and I was like, oh man, you know, must be nice, good for you. And he's like, not so much, they're for my boyfriend. It's like, oh, so that's why you're buying the diapers. Fantastic. It all makes sense now. Good. A lot of people tell me that I'm inconsiderate because when I stand next to hobos on freeway off-ramps, I like to hold my own sign that reads, only need $10 more for a PlayStation 3. I'm a dick. A friend of mine recently invited me to his son's 9th birthday party. And even though I can't stand his son, I think he's a spoiled brat little prick, I accepted the invitation. And his son's name's Dustin, he came up to me and he was, I walked up to Dustin actually and I told him, I was like, hey, Dustin, I'm going to your birthday party, what would you like? And he was like, oh, Corey, I'd love a PlayStation 3. And I was like, well, Dustin, I don't care about you that much, what would you like from Family Dollar? And so, I went to Family Dollar, I bought a $5 gift certificate. I used that $5 gift certificate to buy a happy birthday card. I wrote happy birthday Dustin in the card, put the remainder of the gift certificate in the card, put the card in an envelope, and I know this isn't traditional, but I wrapped that card in my old PlayStation 3 box that I had at home. Dustin can go fuck himself. Thank you guys, you've been lovely, have a great rest of the night.
Michigan. There are some things I don't understand though. There's some signs that I don't think you need. For instance, speed limit. When was the last time any of you assholes looked at one of those? Let's be honest, I really truly in my heart think it should just say speed limit, fuck it. Welcome to Pierre, Michigan. You guys have signs welcoming me to cities and areas before I'm there. Holland, Michigan. 30 miles and a world away. Okay, now I performed in Holland. The only thing they're a world away from is the 21st century. Let's be honest, it was not 1952, alright? Get your shit together, Holland. Welcome to West Michigan. Eat, play, stay. You will never see that shit in Ohio, right? Welcome to East Cleveland. Lock your shit. You guys did hear it right though, my name is Mary, okay? That's my real name. People ask me all the time if that's my stage name, as if I had the choice, I'd pick the most popular women's name in 1902. If you guys Google Mary Santora, the first 3 things that pop up are my Facebook, my Twitter, and an obituary. I am named after Jesus' mother. Do you guys have any idea how big of a cock block that is? The Virgin Mary. Nobody wants to fuck someone who gets pregnant on their own. It's the worst. I'll introduce myself to a guy at a bar. I'm like, hi, my name's Mary. They're like, oh, that's so easy to remember. That's my grandma's name. Because that's what I want you thinking about when I'm drunk texting you at 3 a.m. Yeah, your 86-year-old senile grandmother who awkwardly kisses you on the mouth and calls you by your brother's name. A little bit more about me. I was a cheerleader for 9 years. It was a very big part of my life. I learned some stuff from it, and I have a question. Why is it when you're describing someone to one of your friends, you always say 3 things about them? And the 3rd thing you say is kind of an asshole thing to say, but it's how you really feel? I was talking to my girlfriend the other day. She's like, Brittany, you know Brittany. Short, brunette, kind of a slut. And then you have to say a 4th thing to make up for the fact that you were just a dick. I'm like, dude, I don't know who you're talking about. She's like, yes, you do. Blue Eyes cheerleader, fuck the entire defensive line. Don't get me wrong, she's a really nice girl. Now, a couple other things stuck with me, like an increase in flexibility. So, fellas, I'm still single. And a decrease in IQ. So, fellas, I'm still single. Single ladies out there, I do have a tip for you, okay? So pay attention to the shoes a guy wears anytime he's talking to you. Because it tells everything about him as a man, alright? Everything about him in his shoes. Because if he wears jeans and tennis shoes, he's probably trying to fuck you. Seriously, you'll have that guy though who'll get ready for you. Nice dress pants, nice dress shoes, probably trying to fuck you. And then you'll have that guy who shows up in nice plaid shorts and matching flip-flops, and I swear to God I'm not making this up. He's probably trying to fuck your brother. So I drink a lot. Any big drinkers out here? Huge drinker. Oh, I love it so much. It's my favorite. I recently actually went 54 consecutive days without drinking. 54 straight days, not a drop of alcohol touched my lips, alright? Right? Don't feel bad though, because all that means is I went 54 consecutive days smoking weed. Right? I have a tip for you guys if you do like to smoke weed, don't watch Disney movies. You start to realize things you should never realize. You start to identify with characters you should never identify with. Does anyone else think that the seagulls in Finding Nemo are exactly like slutty girls? Decently attractive guy will walk into a bar and they're all like, mine, mine, mine. This is when my high ass identified with the pelican. Because I'm the classy broad, I'd walk up to the guy, discreetly place my hand on his shoulder and say, hop inside my mouth if you want to live. I do love drinking, though I'm bad at it. I'm so bad at it. Like, I do stupid shit. The other day I came home wasted at 4 in the morning, woke up my 1-year-old niece to rock her to sleep. You heard that, right? Stumbled into the bedroom, picked her up out of her crib. My sister's like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, yeah, I've heard of a vet. That's the problem, you guys. I'm that girl. Every time I go out, I'm that girl. You know that girl. Maybe you've been that girl. Guys, don't get it fucked up. You can be that girl too. Right? You guys know her. Stumble up to the bartender, order up 15 shots. As soon as they're done making them, I want one more. Start a fight with a random stranger. My friend wants to break it up. I want to fight my friends. Cry, shamelessly hit on someone. This is me every single time I go out to the bar, alright? I'll stumble up like, excuse me, sweetheart. Will you get a minute? I really need... Steven! Steven, do you want a shot? It's on my tab! Can you put these on Steven's tab? Steven! Just let me get 13 shots of redheaded slut. And do you have a phone charger back there? That's okay. Just 13 shots. Speaking of redheaded slut, do you have a problem with me? Cause swear to God, I've seen talking shit all night, and you want this, I'll pull those earrings out like your dad should have pulled out. No, seriously, shut the fuck up, Megan. You're the bitch that started this. And say your shit. She does this every time we go out. I don't understand her being such a bitch. She's such a bitch, right? No, seriously, are we good? Because I love your shoes. Can I get one more shot from my new friend, please? Guys, this is the best birthday of my life! It's not even my birthday. You want to make it better? Somebody turn on the fucking air conditioner. It's so hot in here. Listen, guys, I did my hair on purpose not to get fucked up from your stupid ass heat system. Grand Rapids. Friend Raddids. Listen, up front, Mr. E, I think you're absolutely adorable. I have been thinking about saying something to you all night. Because I think that if you think a person is cute, then maybe you should just say it. And is this your friend right here?
Yes.
You know him?
Yes.
What is this beer? Oh my God, what is it?
It's terrible. It's Budweiser.
Now listen, I think if you think a person's cute, you should say it. And I think they're absolutely adorable. And you know, if maybe you think I'm cute back.
Yeah, you're adorable.
You're disgusting, I have a boyfriend. I don't understand why these guys just think I'll sleep with anybody. I come out to have a good time for my birthday. These shoes are fucking bullshit. I just want to say, I know you guys very much. My name is Mary Santora.
Where did the guy go? Is he going to fucking desanitize himself? Why the fuck is everybody touching this guy? I'm horrified. To be truth be told, that's how I was gonna open my set with him, and then Mary fucking stole my bit. Right? I was gonna sit on his lap, rub his dick. Oh well. Guys, I wanted to tell you real quick. Are we all in agreement that waking up every day is truly a blessing? Yeah? But are we also all in agreement that waking up every day is the worst part of your fucking day, every day? Ugh. Why would I ever leave my dreamlike state? When I'm in a dream, I'm running toward Katy Perry. Across water. She's dressed as Wonder Woman. She's got a pan of cheesy potatoes in one hand, bottle of Frank's Red Hot in the other. I'm excited, right? Next thing I know, I'm just about to take a bite of the potatoes. That's awful. You woke up to the alarm noise. You guys know what that alarm noise is? That's the sound of a deaf person laughing at you because they wake up to silence. It's beautiful. And if you're offended by that, don't worry. The people that should be offended can't fucking hear me. Right? You always hit the snooze button because you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna hit the snooze button. I'm gonna fall right back into the dream. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But it's not great. You fall back into the dream, turns into a nightmare. You're staring at Katy Perry dressed as Wonder Woman. She's like, Zach, yeah, I kissed a girl, and I liked it, but that was last Friday night, and tonight I'm gonna be your teenage dream. I'm gonna give you a firework roar. I blink, I look down, there's some dude in a horse mask nibbling on my dick like it's a carrot. My mom's in the back corner saying that's what you get for waking up in Vegas. Both those dreams end the same way. I came. They were wet dreams, guys. Snooze button. Are you kidding me? The snooze button is such a tease. The snooze button is like when you have had like Indian food, or like in my case, I have a gluten allergy. If I have gluten, I run to the bathroom, but I don't get inside the stall door. I shit everywhere, right? Snooze button is like paying a prostitute for just enough time to get the condom on. She looks at her watch and she's like, well, that's all the time we have for today. Right? But I'll tell you this about the snooze button. No matter how tired you are, if you gotta be up at 8 o'clock in the morning, you'll set your alarm for 6:56. That alarm goes off. All of a sudden you're a mathematical genius. Right? You won't be able to calculate 20% on your bill tonight, but that alarm goes off, you're like, okay, I have 72 minutes until I've got to get out of bed. It's a 9-minute snooze cycle. I can hit it 7 times, but then I gotta quit fucking around. What? A lot of you guys probably use the radio to wake up. You don't need to get that If you use the radio, fuck you. I hope tomorrow morning rolls around and you wake up to a test of the emergency broadcast system. You have a shitty day like the rest of us, okay? What the hell is going on in your sleep to make you feel the way you do when you wake up? You're so sore, I don't know what the hell happened, right? You got little gunks of Captain Crunch cereal in your eye, cutting your fucking cornea. Got that taste in your mouth, right? You wonder if you ate a garlic and poop flavored sock mints. Not quite sure if you made out with one of the chicks from 2 Girls, 1 Cup, right? And then to top it all off, guys, right, you've got a massive erection. I'll say this about morning wood, it's a bit reassuring, right? Your body was just dead asleep, and in the drop of an instant, it's ready to go, full on, right? Your dick is like militia, just ready to go. That's why my girlfriend calls it the Minuteman. She actually says that because I don't do well in bed, guys. It's a funnier joke than you're giving it credit for. I want to explain them all for you. About that. My girlfriend, she's giving me little sexual signals every now and again. I'm not really good at picking up on them, right? She'll pull my hand, she'll wink at me, she goes, hey Zach, if this bed's a rockin', and then I say, we shouldn't have bought a fucking bed from IKEA. I told you. Shit. Guys out there, everybody's like, oh, I prefer breasts. Oh, I like legs. Does it fucking matter? Chicken's chicken. Shit. Dark meat, light meat, who gives a shit? You're gonna eat it anyway. If it came down to it, I'm a breast man, right? Love front breast, love side boob. If you got back titties, get the fuck out of my house. I don't want to know you, right? So clearly I have expectations, right? I'm with a girl right now. It's great. A lot of my friends are getting married. They're all getting proposed, engaged. I'm like, shit, man. That's got to be nerve-wracking. Weren't you scared to ask that question? Weren't you scared to pop the question? They're like, no, man, I knew what she was going to say. It's like, shit. I would have been scared. What if she says yes? Why don't I just confess to a murder I didn't commit, because I don't deserve this kind of punishment, right? And any girl out there that's ever loved her man got super excited when she got proposed to and said yes. All of a sudden it looks like she ate the hottest wing at Buffalo Wild Wings, right? Will you marry me? Oh my God, yes! Oh my God, just give me some milk! If I propose to my girlfriend, I have to imagine that's how she's gonna react, because it's like winning the lottery, right? If you play scratch-off tickets. Okay. Can't imagine her saying no. I don't think I could deal with that awkward situation. But she says no, right? The most awkward situation in my life involves me saying no, and I don't think it would even compare. I was making out with this girl, we started fooling around, right? I looked her dead in the eye, she looked me in the eye, and she asked me a question. And I got really uncomfortable. I shot up, and the only thing that came out of my mouth was, no. But we had both knew that I had farted. Right? It was a loud one too. I mean, like we were screwing around. I was like, and then, no, I didn't fart. What are you, gross? That was you. That was you. What if you're not right for each other too when you're proposing? Thank God the vow "till death do us part" doesn't mean anything, right? Just get a divorce. If "till death do us part" meant anything, divorce would just be a really romantic word for murder. Right? Did you hear about Tom and Nancy? Tom smothered her with a pillow. Oh my God, they were doing so well. How'd they get a divorce? That's crazy. It's crazy. A lot of my friends, the biggest reason they're asking me not to propose is because they say, dude, if you enjoy having sex, stop. After about 2 or 3 years, the sex stops. And I started thinking, I guess that's why they call it asking for her hands. Oh, you're telling me her mouth is closed? And she shut up shop on the vag? Well, I do believe 3 years ago I asked for your hand. You said yes, now grip it and rip it, bitch. Okay. You guys have been a lot of fun. My name's Zach Martina. Thank you.
As a teenager, had waking up, discovering I had jizzed in my pants. It was embarrassing that my dad was getting sneakier. You know, it's going to be a bad day when you get dressed and realize the only thing you didn't put on backwards is a gun in your mouth. Thank you. Alright, you guys, I have a tendency to get myself in like awkward situations, and rather than explain myself and try to alleviate the situation, I'll just leave and let the person think I'm insane. Like yesterday I was at Grand Valley and I was walking up the stairs and my foot, and I was looking at my phone, wasn't paying attention, and my foot caught the next step and I almost fell, but I regained my balance and was all fine. But as I was falling, as I was trying to like regain my balance and stuff, I made eye contact with a black guy at the top of the stairs. And like, the thing is, he didn't see me trip. He just seen me walking up the stairs, make eye contact with him and go, whoa! Like I've never seen a black person before. Or that my natural instinct when I see a black person to treat him like a bear and try to scare him off, like, ah, get out of here! I'm gonna go hang my sandwiches from a tree. Don't take them. It was Grand Valley, so I mean, I was a little surprised. I got another new joke. You guys, like every other male, not good with women. But like I think I'm just finding new ways to cockblock myself. Like I was hitting on this girl a while back, and we ended up going to the alley consensually, and her and I are talking, and I'm about to make a move, and then like her friend comes out, and they start talking like 10 feet in front of me, and I can hear them like saying like the girl I'm with, she's trying to get her friend to like leave her so I can take her home. So I'm doing that thing like where I'm trying not to listen to what they're saying, but I'm like 10 feet away from them, so I'm looking for something to distract myself with. So I'm looking around, and then on the side of the building, right on the gas gauge, I notice there's a full Snickers bar unwrapped. So I pick it up, I'm like, holy shit, you guys see the Snickers bar? Like, can you believe this is here? And then the girl looks at her friend and goes, yeah, you should probably take me home. Like I got cocked blocked by a homeless guy that was raised by squirrels. Just leaving treats around the city. It's an impenetrable force, man. That's stupid. It's true. You guys, don't you think that Susan B. Anthony should be on the 77-cent coin? I do. Guys, I think duplexes are the bunk beds of houses. It's just me. Just me and only me, that's okay. I've always wanted a nickname my whole life. I've always wanted a nickname. But I realized that there's only 3 types of people that have nicknames. They're either murderers, rapists, or frat guys. And like, I'm pretty sure I'm not capable of rape or murder, but I won't know for sure until I join a frat. Rush week's coming. I'll leave you with the first joke I ever wrote that I was kind of proud of. You ever go to a playground with a lot of kids? You should leave your binoculars at home, along with your sketch pad and your belt buckle that plays the ice cream truck music and doubles as a gumball machine. Because if you don't, people might get suspicious, might start to ask questions. Might ask you something like, hey, which kid's yours? If you say I got dibs on those, you can have the rest. That's not what it costs. All right. I'm going to go jump off a bridge. Bye.